In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of Koltin's rewards from the secret monster shop in the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is basically the monster shop that you get to exchange your Bubbul Gems that you get from caves. If you don't know about that, I'll go through a quick little briefer, but the main point of this video is to show you all of the rewards. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and let's go ahead and jump into this. First things first, to unlock the monster shop, we're going to the Elden region. We're going to go right by Woodland Stable. The stable's to my right. Over here to the left, you're going to see that there is a monster balloon, I guess. You're gonna go up here, you're gonna initiate the dialogue, you're gonna see an old familiar face, go through that, and you're gonna see that Koltin, or was it Kilton? I don't know, I get there. Yeah, Kilton, he has a brother, Koltin, I believe is his name. He's gonna come out of there, and there's gonna be this whole thing. So his whole thing is he wants us to turn into a Satori, however you pronounce it, and he needs Bubbul Gems, which come from bubble frogs. Now, we found many bubble frogs, and if you don't know how to find bubble frogs, I'll let you guys know how to do that. So if you open up the map here, you can see that on my map, there's a variety of different caves. They're marked like this, but they're not going to be marked until you find them. If you want to know how to find them, there's going to be cherry blossom trees. One is here, for example, that you can go put a fruit in. It's going to mark all of the general location with a beam of light, but it's not going to stay there permanently, but at least you know where to go look for the caves, so you can go ahead and do them. When you go into one of these caves, you're going to find these things called bubble frogs. If you shoot the bubble frog or attack it or do whatever you want with it, just hurt it in some way, eventually after enough damage, which isn't a whole lot of damage, it's going to drop to the ground. It's going to release this kind of gem thing, and this gem thing, if I'm even calling it right, is basically called a Bubbul Gem. So right now I have 60 in my inventory. I believe there's 147 total in the world, but like Korok seeds, we don't actually need the full 147 to get all of his rewards. Kind of like the Koroks, you get, you know, a few hundred of them, and then you get, you know, so many upgrades, weapon stashes, and different things like that. And then the next, like, so many hundred, it's pointless. It's just, you know, for nothing. So anyways, once you go ahead and you start, you know, catching some of these bubble gems, or not catching, but collecting them from the bubble frogs, we're going to be able to talk to Koltin here, and he's going to tell us about all this, and he's going to want some bubble frog, you know, Bubbul Gems, basically. And so what we're going to do is we're going to basically do it for him, because he can't find these bubble frogs, I guess, or Bubbul Gems that drop from bubble frogs. And so we're going to have to be the ones to do it. So eventually we're going to say, here, take this, when we talk to him again behind the Woodland Stable, and we're going to give him the first Bubbul Gem, and he's like, whoa, that's a real thing. And then he's going to go ahead and eat it, and that's the whole thing. He's trying to eat as many as he can because he wants to turn it into a Satori, and he thinks if he eats enough, he's going to turn into a Satori. Who knows if he does? Well, actually, no. But anyway, so the first one you're going to give him, he's going to give you the Bokoblin mask. And the Bokoblin mask, of course, if you equip it, you're going to blend in with the Bokoblins. You know, it's going to make them stupid. It's going to be a harder time for them to notice you. So that's going to be the first reward for giving him the first Bubbul Gem. So that's going to complete the first side quest, the hunt for Bubbul Gems, which is to give him our very first Bubbul Gem. After at that point, he's going to leave, he's going to go away, and then his brother here, who again was the secret monster shop guy from Breath of the Wild, he's going to say he's making his way over to Terry Town, and then we're going to be able to go ahead and talk to him over there to find out where his brother is going to be, which is also just outside of Terry Town. So now we have to search for Koltin. We got to find Koltin, but I'm going to show you where Koltin is. Okay, so if you don't know where Terry Town is, it's basically in the Akala region, kind of northeast section. If you just kind of zoom in here, it's right like in this little circle in the Lake Akala region. The closest Skyview Tower is going to be the Ori Mountain Skyview Tower. So coming here, you can see that Kilton is over there. He's talking to Hudson. They're planning a whole other thing. That's a whole other side thing. But what you're going to want to do is make it nighttime. There's a cooking pot right here. You can go ahead and rest until it's night. And when it's nighttime, you're going to see that there is going to be a monster shop just over there, which is right beside the Ori Skyview Tower. So I'm going to fast travel there for ease of transportation. From the Ori Skyview Tower, we're just going to make our way just down the path over here, and again you're going to see that the monster shop is set up, and this is where he's going to be again at nighttime. So starting around 9 p.m. you can just rest at a fire. You know, if you make a bonfire or a cooking pot or whatever else, he's just going to be hanging out here. So now I'm going to be able to show you guys all of his stuff. So you can see this, his second reward right here. Now keep in mind, I showed you guys this at the beginning of the game, or not the beginning of the game, but the video. I had 60 Bubbul Gems, so you can already tell that you don't need that many for all of his rewards. We're gonna go through it one by one. I'll show you guys. We're gonna go through and we'll see all of his rewards. So you say, like, hey, you gave me Bubbul Gems, great, awesome, I want more. So we're gonna just go through this. He wants to become a Satori. Now of course, if you get him every single thing, if you get him all the, what is it, 147 that is located in the world, then there's going to be something else that happens. But it's not going to be necessarily a reward, and that's why I'm showing you guys this right now, because this is all of his actual rewards. Because just like the Koroks, like I said, there's going to come a point where he's going to be like, well, I got nothing else to give you, but if you wouldn't mind helping me out, then I would like that. So the next one's going to cost you 2 Bubbul Gems. So the first one was 1. The second one is going to be 2, and you're going to get the Moblin Mask. Just like the Bokoblin Mask, the Moblin Mask is going to work in the sense where Moblins are going to be a little bit more stupid around you. Now, obviously, you can just get Majora's Mask, which is probably way easy. Well, I don't know about easier. You got to fight a bunch of Lionels. If you don't know how to do that, there's a guide on my channel for that. But anyways, we have the Moblin Mask. If you're a collector and you want 100% the game, you might as well do this anyways. So anyways, he's going to talk about more treasure. So let's go ahead and get more treasure. This time we're getting Hinox toenails. He's going to give us 3 of them for 2 Bubbul Gems. Sure, might as well do it. Here, eat some more Bubbul Gems. Here he goes, eating them up. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Tastes really good. Okay, so we're going to go through this as per usual. And we're going to get our Hinox toenails, which are good because you make elixirs. It increases the attack power if you attach them to an arrow. So those are good. The next thing we're going to get is the first piece to the Mystic set, which is going to be the Mystic Robe. Now, the Mystic Robe kind of works like, what was it called from like Twilight Princess and other games? Basically, when you wear it, any damage you take is going to be rupees instead. It's going to be rupees instead of hearts, at least up to a certain extent. If you take so much amount of damage, it'll still do hearts. So again, it's rupee padding. I didn't notice how many we gave there. I was talking over it. I think it was 3, if I remember correctly. But now he's got some googly eyeballs. Yeah, Mystic Robe was 3 Bubbul Gems. This one's going to be 8 of these Fire Keys eyeballs for 3 Bubbul Gems. All right, sure, sounds fair. Let's go ahead and do it. So we're going to give him that. He's going to eat them as per usual, and we're going to get 8 of these eyeballs. Great, you're good. All right, give me my stuff. I don't have to hear you huff and puff every single time you do this, you know. 8 Fire Keys eyeballs. Okay, great. Now let's move on to the next one. As you see, we're getting another mask. We're going to say let's trade. He needs 3 Bubbul Gems. Again, so 3 Bubbul Gems. Okay, sounds fair, I guess. I mean, I just want your stuff, so I don't really care. Give me your stuff. Unlike Koltin in Breath of the Wild, this is like Koltin, you could just get, I think if I recall correctly, you can just, it was a shop that you can choose what you wanted to get. But anyways, we got the Lizalfos mask. Again, equip it. Lizalfos won't recognize you as much. Now we got something else on the table, which is Ice Breath Lizalfos Tails. He's going to give us 5 for the price of 3 Bubbul Gems. Okay, so again, we're good. It's all 3 Bubbul Gems so far. Price is going to start going up after this one, so do keep that in mind. So he feels something bubbling up inside of him. He thinks he's turning into something, but he's not. He's just going crazy, that's all. I think I'm going crazy just watching him, you know, obsess over this. Next one is going to be finally the next piece of the Mystic set, which we're going to go ahead and we're going to give him 4 Bubbul Gems. And what we're going to get, is, of course, is the Mystic Trousers. Now we have the robe and we have the trousers, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second here at the end of this. So this is going to be 4 Bubbul Gems. He's going to go ahead. He's going to eat them. He feels a strange feeling, but it's still not enough. Spoiler alert, it's never enough. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it might be. I don't know. And then we're going to give him some more stuff. You can see what's on the table here. And that's going to be 4 Bubbul Gems. And he's going to give us white-maned Lionel Macehorn. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to do that. We're only getting 1. I mean, it's pretty good. I think it's a fuse attack. I think it was like 30, 32, 35, somewhere around that range, if I remember right, for that. So it's pretty decent. Not the best in the game. Obviously, the best in the game would be the silver Lionel Saberhorn. Oh, this is a 40, actually. My bad. 40, even better. Pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's worth it to me. Next up, we're getting another mask, which is the Horriblin mask. Horriblin, am I saying that right? Which is going to cost us 4 Bubbul Gems. So 4 Bubbul Gems, we're going to give him that. And again, you kind of already know, excuse me, what these masks are going to do. It's going to make these enemies less prone to recognizing you, which could be useful, actually, because a lot of these caves that you get these Bubbul Gems, you're going to find a lot of these Horriblin, I just don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. You're going to find a lot of these enemies hanging out in there. And so that could be useful if you don't have Majora's Mask or whatever else. Anyway, so we're going to trade some more. We're going to get some more stuff. So we're going to get Gleeok Wing. He's going to give us 2 of them for 4 Bubbul Gems. The fact that he even has all these materials is pretty impressive, to say the very least. I don't know how he got a hold of 2 Gleeok wings. I don't know if he fought one or if he just stumbled across them. Either way, I won't complain. Gleeoks, I mean, they're not super hard to fight if you know how to, approach them. But either way, it saves you the tediousness of doing it. 24 fuse power on those. Next up, we're going to be getting the Lionel mask. As you can see, 4 Bubbul Gems for the Lionel mask. And again, as you already know with the masks, it's going to make Lionels less perceptive to you. You can just kind of hang around them, and they're stupid enough to think that button eyes is actually makes you a real Lionel. I don't know. I thought Lionels were a little smarter than that. Anyways, not enough for him. As you can see, we only have a couple more pieces. We're almost at the end. This time, we're going to be getting Gleeok Thunderhorns. We're getting 3 of them for 4 Bubbul Gems. Again, I don't know how he has all this, but by some chance, he does. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to consume them. Again, the price of 4. He's going to gulp them down. He feels something bubbling up inside of him. And he wants more Bubbul Gems. Okay. Well, there it is. 30 fuse attack power. You could also make elixirs, it says, with it too. And then finally, the final piece for the Mystic set. If you give him 5 Bubbul Gems, he's going to give you this. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. I'll give you your Bubbul Gems. So we're going to give him that. And he's going to gulp him down. He feels something bubbling inside of him. Give me more Bubbul Gems. Okay, well, we got the Mystic headpiece, which is, again, is going to complete our set. And now, he's like, I've eaten all these Bubbul Gems, and I still haven't turned into a Satori. What if I need to eat all of the Bubbul Gems? All of the ones that exist? Oh, I promise this is the last thing I'll ask of you. Is it now? Would you, prettiest please, collect all of the remaining Bubbul Gems? No, it's not right. I don't have a single treasure left to trade. I shouldn't ask such a favor of you. So, just to confirm how many that cost us. We had 60 when we started out, and now we have 14. So that cost 46. I believe there's 147, I said, in the world. That means there is going to be 101 that you don't need for all the rewards. If you're happy with that and content, great. I do know what happens when you give them all of them. I'm not going to spoil it in this video in case you want to see it for yourself. I might go ahead and do it and then just show you guys in a different video what happens, but it's not really a reward. You can get some rupees. I'll say that. You can get some rupees. So actually, you do get a reward. So I ended up discovering that you do get a reward. I'm just going to post a screenshot. I have not yet got it myself, but a bunch of other people have. And I wanted to show you guys what all the rewards were. And I figured just an extra 100 just to get the final reward. I figured, you know what, let me just show you a screenshot of it for now instead. Because again, I want to show you guys all the rewards. And I'd already edited this video and uploaded it, but then I seen this. So basically you do get a fabric, which is for your glider, which is cool. I mean, if you like, paraglider fabrics, then cool. This is what it looks like when you actually apply it to it. Again, I'm just showing you guys a quick couple screenshots I found online, so you guys know that there is actually a reward for getting all the Bubbul Gems that are in the world. But again, I wanted to bring this video to you guys sooner than later, so I thought I'd just show you a screenshot of the final reward for the time being. I hope you guys don't mind. And anyways, let's go on and carry on with the ending of this video. But in terms of like actual rewards, I mean, this is pretty much it. This is all the rewards that he gives you. So I'll show you what this set looks like if you want to see. It's a pretty cool set. I mean, it looks really cool. It's basically looks like the Satori, basically the little Satori bunnies that you see like kind of hopping around. Basically looks like that. So it's a really nice looking set. I love the headpiece, especially just the way, like, look, it flops in the wind. It's really cool. But yeah, all you need is 46 Bubbul Gems to get all the rewards that Koltin, is his name? Yeah, Koltin has to offer, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Is it worth it? Is it worth the grind? I mean, it's not much of a grind. Like I said, I only got 40. I only needed 46 to get this done. And it was sufficient just to get all his rewards. The other stuff with the masks, I mean, are the masks worth it? I don't know. They're cool to add to the collection. right? So we got like the Bokoblin mask, the Horblin mask, the Moblin mask, Lionel mask, the Lizalfos mask. We got a few other kind of resources which are worth it for fusing and elixirs, things like that. So it is worth it. But like I said, just like the Koroks, there's like a large majority of the ones scattered in the world that's going to give you absolutely nothing, nada, zippo. So again, maybe I'll show you guys what happens when you collect them all, but I wanted to show you guys all of his rewards for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, be sure to stick around for more, and I'll see you guys soon in another one. Tell them, my friends, game on. Thanks for watching.